evening, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? It's Flynn here. Doing pretty good. Here at my pickup location here in Columbus. Gotta take this down to Martinsville, Virginia. I gotta be there at 11 o'clock tomorrow. What's my GPS saying? My GPS is saying about 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm kind of getting the truck dialed back in here. And then I'm gonna go hook up to my trailer, head on that way, probably in about a half hour, 45 minutes. And it should be a pretty easy trip. It's not a super heavy load. So I'll get this delivered tomorrow. I pretty much won't have any hours, so after my delivery, I'll take my 10-hour break. It's kind of the schedule I want to be on heading out of the house, so, all right. I got that load delivered this morning. They were pretty good about getting me in and out of there pretty quick. Then there's Martinsville, Virginia, and there's not a whole lot of truck parking around here. The closest thing was some kind of off-brand, no-name truck stop, and that was like 30 some miles away. Everything else was like 50 miles plus. So I talked to the receiver. There was a little place. There was just, like right across from the docks. There's some empty trailers parked over there. I asked him if I could go ahead and park over there and take my break. I said that was no problem. So I thanked him. I went over there and took, went over there to start my break. They dispatched me on a run going to Hurricane, Utah. Hurricane, Utah, I would have had to have gone on 70 west of Denver, which is just something I don't do. I just don't think, especially this time of year and in an automatic, I just don't feel comfortable going that way. I mean, I'm sure I could get through it, maybe, but I don't like the way this automatic is on downgrades, and I'm not going to be real thrilled with it, I'm sure, once winter hits. And I don't want my first experience of like a downgrade winter driving condition to be, out there in the, kind of the higher points of the Rocky Mountains. I'd rather kind of figure it out over in this eastern half of the country and then decide, kind of what to do. I'm not real thrilled with the inability for me to just put this thing in a gear and it stay in that gear and not kick into this stupid e-coast thing it does. So if I deem it unsafe once snow hits, I've got to keep this truck for 90 days before I can basically turn it in and be like, I need to swap this out for another truck. And if I deem it unsafe, I won't hesitate to swap it out for another truck. And I can't get any like solid information, so I don't know if it's Prime's disabled the manual mode or if they ordered a transmission to where that option is, isn't even an option, which I don't know. To me, that's just, I've been driving trucks for 14 years. I know how to put the truck in gear. I've chosen the gear going down every grade for the last 14 years. I've not wrecked a truck. I've not blown an engine up. I've not tore up a transmission. So for all of a sudden me to get this automatic, and for the most part, I like the automatic, but to have a function of the automatic disabled, I'm a seasoned, experienced driver. I've also been an instructor and a trainer. There's no reason I shouldn't have the option of putting this thing in a manual mode and taking 100% control of what gear it goes in when I deem that's what's needed for safety reasons. So I'm kind of in a little battle back and forth with them about it right now. I've just kind of started mentioning something to my fleet manager. I'll take it further into leasing, further up the chain of command if I need to, because it's something that I don't know. I don't agree with, and I try to keep this channel fairly honest. For the most part, I don't have issues with Prime. A lot of people have issues. I make decent money. I think I'm treated okay for the most part. This is one thing that I do have an issue with, so I'm going to be honest and open about it. All right, well, you guys take care. I'm out.